CMSportsNet presents A Season Lost, High School Lacrosse 2020. Brought to you by Carroll Lynx.
Welcome to A Season Lost. Hi, I'm Mike Preston. And tonight we have with us South Carroll head coach Grady Breen and midfielder and faceoff specialist Drew Downing. And guys, want to talk about the season that's over and kind of look back, but also look ahead. Well, you said your team was senior dominated. How young will you be next season?
So we'll be, I would say kind of like middle of the pack. It's kind of interesting in public school. You don't know how big your classes will be coming in. We lose 12 seniors and a junior who's moving out of state. So we're replacing 13. We'll be fairly junior heavy next year. In terms of guys who can really kind of shoulder the burden. So I would say senior class that definitely isn't as big as the one that's leaving or that just left. A big junior class that will have played a lot of minutes and knows that they could be okay. So that the next couple of years for South Carroll Lacrosse, we could be just fine.
So what do you see? Any changes for other sports as you go into the fall because of this?
Yeah. See, that's the tricky part. I also coach football at South Carroll. It's tricky to forecast because there's certain sports, football being one of them, that there's only so much you can change before you're not even making the argument. You're making the argument just not play the sport. I personally think we'll be okay by the fall. I don't think that me fretting about it a whole bunch will change statistics of certain things. So I don't want to burn myself out. I think we might see fan restrictions. I think that would probably be the biggest situation for a lot of things. If we look at a fall season without fans, that might be in the cards. But to me, if we played a game at 6:00 at night, if they told us by 4:30 that fans weren't going to be there, that's more than enough time. So my thought as a two-sport coach, just kind of wait and see, hope for the best, and we can't wait to be back.
So and what do you do for training during the summer for football? Are you guys opening up or are you just...
Yeah, so that's been probably even more challenging for lacrosse, because with lacrosse, there's enough club opportunities, in the Howard County, Frederick County area that, my underclassmen can be in, club environments that have more openings than school environments do. Football doesn't have those opportunities. So right now we're just kind of at a standstill waiting for, the typical summer 7-on-7s to return.
Right.
When they'll return, I think a lot of us have to be smart, think outside the box, and think, okay, this is going to be the year of minimalism, or this is going to be the year that, we do more stuff online, or, that's hard to say, but that's the kind of difference between football and a lot of other sports. If Drew was a junior right now, he could be with his club team at a socially distanced skill session in Howard County, but football, there's no club football. So right. That's the balance.
So, Coach, how are you going to have an offense and a defense and no huddle? Can you explain that one to me?
I don't know. It's everyone's no huddle dream, I guess. Yeah.
It's a little difficult. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone's going to be on signal. So, but then again, with no fans, that's going to be, potentially no fans, I should say, that's going to be another, potential variable. It's so hard to say, and I'm glad I'm not the one making those decisions.
I hear you. Hey, Drew, you're senior, you're done at South Carroll. Anything you'd like to say to your coach?
I just like to thank him for being hard on me. Like I said, COVID has given me a lot of time to self-reflect on myself, and I can admit I wish I realized this earlier, but I was a little hothead and didn't like we butt heads a lot. Like I said, everybody looked up to me and everybody looked at me as the guy. And when I was trying my hardest in drills or something, I'd screw up and Breen would come over, yell at me, and I'm like, why? I'm trying, I'm doing my best. Everybody's doing the same thing, and he's not yelling at them. But it's made me realize he's just preparing me for the next level, and I'm working on that now. And I'm just glad he was hard on me and all that. So.
All right, and Coach, you have anything to say to Drew?
Oh, I'm just so, it's always fun to know that you've made a positive impact on a player, but players should know, especially this year's graduating class. This is my first year as a high school head coach. Drew definitely left a lasting impression on me about how to make a guy honest with you, how to help a player see, okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm meaning by something. So I'm proud of him. I pushed him. I'll be honest, I knew I had to be a little tougher on him. So, Berkman, he would feel a little bit more comfortable with Berkman.
I know what you're saying there, Coach. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't perfect in that, but I'm proud of him. And South Carroll's better off with guys like him, because then they're like, oh, wait a minute, if I do all of these things with no one else around, maybe I'll like this sport that much more. And that's who Drew was, and that's who a lot of our seniors were. So, I'll definitely be at some games to see him in standing neutral grip.
All righty. Hey, guys, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Hey, Drew, if we get a chance, come back with a couple rings on your finger and show those off a little bit.
That's the plan.
Yeah, they get a lot of them down there in Salisbury. Hey, but again, thanks for your time. And, guys, good luck next season. Wherever you're at and whatever you're doing, stay safe.